Welcome to Tonya Hofmann's fabulous TV show. I'm so excited that you're here today with my incredibly fabulous guest star, Miss Christy Iwuchukwu. Hey, Christy, how are you?
Hello, Tonya. Nice to be here.
Yay! So we're going to hear from Christy in just a second. Remember that we have the Public Speakers Conference coming up July 1st through the 3rd, and you can actually meet Christy and myself live in Vegas at the Golden Nugget. So why don't you come down and get connected with us? Go to Public Speakers with an S conference.com to get all the information and get signed up today. So Christy, tell us all about you. What do you have going on in your world?
Oh my God. Thank you so much for inviting me, Tonya. I really appreciate it. I know when I met you last year, was it last year? I met you last year. I never thought that our friendship would go this far, but here we are over 1 year and it's still going strong. So thank you so much for providing this platform for a lot of us to be able to share our message. So who is Christy? I live in Sacramento, but I was originally born and raised in Nigeria, but I have resided here over 25 years now. So I love Sacramento because, as you know, Africa is a very hot weather. So I'm used to hot weather. That's why I can't really live anywhere else but Sacramento or maybe Arizona or Florida. So that's in a short term, that's really who I am.
Nice. Now, I know that your big helping people mission is really help people build confidence.
Yes.
So, when you see people, does it drive you crazy when you see someone and they just lack that confidence?
Tonya, confidence is something that for me to be passionate as I am, working with people to gain confidence is something that I struggled myself over the years. I struggle with confidence. I was that person that sometimes you'll be looking at me on the outside, but the inside volcano was erupting because I used to fear talking to people, being seen and being heard. Why? Perhaps it was my accent. And I just thought maybe everybody was listening to my accent. Maybe I wouldn't say it right. Maybe I didn't sound the way it's supposed to be sound. That confidence kept me for so long, and I lost a lot of opportunities. I lost a lot of friends as a result of it. And so when I walked through my inner critic and overcame the confidence, I said, I know a lot of people are going through the same thing. And that's why I'm so passionate about doing what I do now. And I love it.
I know everybody can get out of that, kind of fear zone. I know I went through it, you went through it. I have a speech
Yes.
impediment that comes out a lot of times, and people are like, what did you just say? And I was like, oh, sorry. And, I had to get over it, that it didn't matter,
Yes.
So now, and I know, I love showing people this picture of me when I
Oh
was
my God.
because nobody ever believes that I used to be an introvert. And so this was me at a holiday gala, ladies. This is what I wore to a gala.
Oh my God.
And that really tells people that you can get over your fears. So how do you help people kind of get through that blocks in their head?
You know what, Tanya? I believe that each and every one of us has what it takes. But oftentimes we tend to look at what other people have and we think it's better on the other side. But in actuality, what I find out is that a lot of people are really going through the same thing. A lot of people are going through the same thing. And what I have found out really is that when I stop worrying about what other people think about me, it allowed me to embrace myself. It allowed me to give all of me to people. And actually, people really just want to be friends with you. But your inner critic doesn't allow you to see the goodness in you. All you're allowed to see is everything that is not working right in yourself. When nobody is perfect, and the people really that are looking no one is perfect. And they are not looking for a perfect person, because if they are looking for a perfect person, then no one will want anyone, because no one is perfect. So I had to really dig inside of me to find out what is it about me that is making me not be comfortable who I'm created to be. Is it really about my accent? Is it really that I can't say it right? Or is it something else? Or is it all in my brain? What I came to find out and realize is that people just want to be my friends. And it's all about me. It really is all about me. When I'm looking and thinking about somebody else, that person is looking and thinking about me. What if they were me? And I'm thinking, what if I were them? So it's all about really working on myself. I'm finding that going inside, it's about journey within, because I believe that confidence is not something that you can go out and purchase. It's a journey within yourself. And
Right.
if you can find a place in yourself to say, I am good enough, creating those affirmations that I am good enough, that I have a lot to offer and impact lives. Everybody likes me, and I like everybody.
I,
So that in a short term really has helped me a lot. And when I began to help people, it really helps me to give back, because those people are going through what I have been through in my life.
exactly. I know when I was going through that transformation, and one of my issues, my confidence, was my voice. I was like, oh, why do I have such a weird voice? And when choo-choos go by, and things like that.
And people come to like you for your uniqueness. That's one thing I have found out. That while everybody is trying to be the same, copycat, that
Yeah,
people really appreciate the uniqueness that you bring. And it is that uniqueness that separate you from being like the other person. And
ex-
so for me, I have learned to embrace my uniqueness. And I really encourage other people to do the same.
yeah. And it was funny because I went to an AM radio station. It aired across Texas because I thought, well, if I could get myself on radio, then I've got to be okay with my voice. And even
All
the
right.
producer was like, yeah, you talk most of the time. Your husband talks a little bit. He goes, because you have a recognizable voice. And I'm like,
Yes.
never saw it that way. And there were so many times, just like what you're saying, that you have to kind of pull back and stop thinking that everyone thinks about you, because they're thinking about themselves, right?
They are thinking about themselves. That is absolutely right.
So
And
when
so, and so I just want to say this to you. And so I really, when I work with people, I really encourage people to let them know that in order for you to unlock your brilliance, which I believe that everyone has brilliance, to unlock it, there are three words that really will make a difference. Number one is the fear. The three F's, I call it. The first F is the fear. So what is the fear? Fear is really an emotion, just like any other emotion. And so what is fear? Oftentimes we run away from fear. But we have to know that every time you're trying something new, that you have to be fearful about it. You are fearful about it, but that doesn't stop you from doing it. And so what do? If you really don't know what causes the fear, it's absolutely impossible for you to really get rid of the fear. And so what I encourage my clients to do is really to let's call it up, call up the fear. What is causing the fear? Give it a name. And as I've always said, invite fear for a lunch. Invite fear to have a lunch with you. Sit down and have a lunch. And when the lunch is finished, you just basically give fear one-way tickets to home and just say, this is your one-way ticket. Your stay here has expired and you are never to return home. Never to return back here. You have to go back. One-way ticket. So that's number one. Number two, the second F is really, the second F is what makes us activate our vision. The second F is that F word, faith. Is the faith. not knowing the result, but you are ready to step out to find out what the result is. That's the second F. Now, the third F is fearless. But in order for you to have fearless, you have to be able to give fear one-way ticket to home. And you have to be able to activate the faith, your vision, and to have, in order for you to have fearless. Fear, as I said, is not to do it without fear. Fear is to do it in spite of your fear. So those are the three things I really encourage my clients to really look at, because when you do that, it will help you unlock your brilliance.
Nice. So do you have something fabulous to share with our incredible guest listeners today? Do you have a gift for them?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I live in Sacramento and I'm having a workshop, but I know that they cannot all make my workshop. So I really would love for them to go to my website at chosenpathglobal.com. Chosen Path Global. Chosen Path is one word, global.com. And there you will find out there's two sections. You'll find a 30 minutes conversation that you're going to have to make with me to find out how I can help you. And then you'll find 1 hour if you want to join my mailing list. So if you can go there, just go ahead and go there and click and register. And that's all I have for your clients. And it's really has been an honor, Tonya, to really be a part of your platform. And I look forward to see you again in Las Vegas.
Yay. All right, everybody. So immediately go to chosenpathglobal.com and get all registered and take advantage of our incredible offer. And then also don't forget to come to the Public Speakers Conference, July 1st.
All right.
So thank you, Christy. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next
time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tonya. Bye.